That's that taken off of there. Hello and welcome back to BallySpring. So we've got that old New Holland 940 square baler out, and we've just been over it to see if it's going to work properly and greased it up and everything, and we think it's going to work properly. We've been asked by a horse stable place if we can bale some barley straw for them. I did bring over the New Holland, but I think it's too big to go on this baler. It's just putting too much power through it. So I think we're going to use the Fiat Agri. I think that's just a bit too much, so it's a little way down the road. So we'll get this filled up with fuel because it's nearly empty where it is running drier. So right, that's that. Let's get this attached. We can go off to where this field is. Not too big, so hopefully this baler will survive. So from what I know, it's just here on the right. It looks like it's just started combining it, and it being ready to bale. Right, that's all unfolded, ready to go. We better have a word with him before we start. Wherever this farmer is. Alright. Very old international combine still going. Yeah, so he just said start baling. Not the headland, but the straights where he's going up and down. So we'll make a start. We're at the right place anyway. He said this is for the straw for the horse farm. The horse stable place it's going to. They're paying us to square bale it. They haven't been able to get hold of anyone with a little square baler. They want little square bales. I told them that we've not got a bale sledge, so they'll all be dropped out singly. think I'll leave that row near him. I don't want to get too near him. Try and keep out of his way. Must be something going on down there, straight across the road. Notice the cars go down there and then turn around and come back. The road must be blocked. He's turning the road and coming back. So I've just taken the Fiat off the baler because the horse stables have given me a ring to say would we be interested in selling the baler. And I said, yeah. I said we're actually about to sort of like think about leaving and probably won't need it and haven't needed it anyway. So they said they've got an old Ford 4.6 which they'd like to bring up and try to see if it'll actually run it. So I said, yeah. I said bring it up and we'll have a look. So I'm just waiting for them to come up with the tractor they've got to see if they can actually run this baler. Because I think it was actually meant originally for something bigger, but if it runs it and they can get away with it, then it's fine. They can have it. Probably won't charge too much for it. Right, I think that's got that all reattached properly. So one of the horse girls has actually just brought this up here and said, can I attach it and try it all and see if it works okay. So I said, yeah, I'll give it a go. But let's give it a go. It's whether it's going to pull it up the hill or not. That seems to be going alright. We are on a downhill at the moment. There we go when we go uphill. Chucking out a lot of smoke, but it's doing alright. Really slow down from my uphill. Change gear a little bit there. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. So if you want to just talk about how much you want to pay for it, you can have it. Right, so she's gone off now, and they basically bought the baler. So I said, if you leave the tractor here, I'll finish with it on this, and then I'll just leave it in the field for you to pick up later. And I've still got some transport home. So we'll get finished out here, and I'll just leave it parked up for them to sort out. So that's it, we're all sorted out here. Combine man's finished. There was a trailer that come out to unload him. There's the baler and the Ford. So left the key in a place they told me to leave the key, so we can get back off to the farm. So that's that all sorted. So we can get back now and start arranging some bits and pieces ready to be sold. Because we're going to be having a barn sale. So we know exactly what's going now, pretty much. It's pretty much everything that we've bought since we've been here. Some of the older stuff is staying, and because we have actually found a buyer to buy both farms. They're going to take over the dairy farm, so a lot of that sort of equipment is going to stay. We're sort of trying to sort out over here a bit first. So I think the things like the slurry tanker and the feed wagon and stuff are staying. Those bales are probably going to be taken off of there, but I think this bale trailer is going to be sold. They wanted to keep the bigger one, so we've actually left the bales on that from last time and just parked it in this shed. So they're keeping hold of a whole lot of that, so we just left that in there like that for them. They can do what they want with it. I think the Deutz and the straw machine is staying here. But most of the tractors we bought, including the Fendt, are going to be sold. And the little Kawasaki, which we never even used, which is pretty much brand new, so we should get quite a good price for that, hopefully. I believe the Macro may be staying as well. He sort of expressed a bit of an interest in that. There is one job that he wants doing before he officially signs, and that is he might be looking to do something down here. So he wants all these trees taken down, because he's also worried about them falling on the barns. So he wants this lot of, I don't know how many's here, maybe 20 odd trees taken out. He said they'd either expand or he can use the grass area a bit more in this field. So it's not going for a little while yet, so it's going to be nearly late autumn just coming into the winter by the time we take these down, and they're quite big and there's quite a lot of them, so I don't quite know what I'm going to do yet. I may just have a bit of a take them down and get a stump grinder in and have a bit of a burn up. That'll be the easiest way to get rid of them, but we'll have to see. But I'm thinking about having a fire, basically. There's some pretty massive trees. So that's where I'm probably going to leave it for this episode on there. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you again next time. Cheers!